to begin in practice embodying the Niyamas, the way in which we place ourselves in our practice to have a deeper relationship with ourselves, to connect to Sauca, the sense of self-care of how to care for ourselves, to experience Samtosa, contentment. And then as we create a practice that creates heat for positive change, we use that transformative energy to bravely face some discomfort from practice and necessary suffering as an opportunity to actually unfold Sva Dhyaya, self-study, self-knowledge of what reaction we have towards our practice, what thoughts that come up, feelings come up, sensations come up. And that way in which then we practice Isvara Pranidhana, handing our will and our life over to the care of our practice, that's surrendering. So to begin with, as we stand feet hip distance apart, we'll just inhale, reach our arms up. And as we exhale, lower arms down. This time, as we inhale, follow the inhale from the beginning, middle, end, and we're going to hold our breath, pause, and as you exhale, watch the beginning, middle, end. Again, inhale, we're going to reach our arms out wide. Notice the outer corners of the eyes, clearing the lens in which you perceive. And now pause, holding your breath. Start your exhale, watching the beginning, middle, end. Now inhale, reach your hands forward, come up on your tiptoes. The same breath ratio as we inhale, come all the way up on your tiptoes, arms up, pause. Hold the fullness of this moment. Sense your clearing by holding the breath, and then slowly exhale, feel the heat and the sensation circulate and distribute through the body as you follow the exhale pattern. Inhale, pause, a slight Uddiyana Mula Bandha, Jaladhara Bandha, and then exhale. We'll do that again. Inhale. Exhale. So to continue, bend the knees, doing the same breath ratio. We're going to inhale Utkatasana, draw your feet and thighs away from each other, come into chair pose. Pause your breath, bend your elbows, bow your chin to your chest, lift your pelvic floor and lower belly. Reach your arms up, and we're going to exhale, lean forward, and touch down. 2 more times. Inhale. Feel the coolness, the clearing of the inhale. Pause as you bathe in that heat of concentration. Sense an element of contentment. As you exhale, that process of letting go, of surrendering through the movement pattern of the exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Pause, bend the elbows, Jaladhara Bandha, Uddiyana Mula Bandha, Mahabandha. Exhale. Folding, placing your hands to the floor, bow your head. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, step back into down dog. Inhale, shift forward into plank. And either vinyasa with a half chaturanga or full. Cobra or upward dog. And exhale into down dog. Right leg lifts up, inhale. Place the foot forward, drop the back heel, and we're going to inhale, watching the beginning, middle, and now pause, bending the elbows again, Mahabandha. And then reach up, exhale, lean forward. Sweeping the arms down, squeeze the shoulder blades at a diagonal. Reach forward as you inhale that coolness. And pause, noticing what comes up in your field of your vision. The mind, the emotions, the physical. Exhale, become willing to let them go. 1 more. Pause. Exhale. Inhale. Pause. Stay here. Exhale, tilt your forearms back. Draw your front foot forward, back foot back. Feel the legs and glutes stabilizing the pelvis. Inhale fully, watching the beginning, middle, end. And then watch the beginning, middle, end of your exhale. Feel the breath purifying, clearing, cleansing. That sense of Sauca as you burn brighter. As the physical body holds space, sense an ease and a contentment growing within you. Inhale, reaching your arms up and back. Exhale, hands come down, three-legged down dog. You choose Vinyasa or stay in down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Placing the foot forward, drop the back heel. Inhale, pattern again. Pause, Mahabandha. And now just contemplate the 5 fruits of Sauca. Exhale. As you breathe in the first fruit, clarity of mind. As you pause, there's a stillness. Reach up. As you exhale, there's a positive quality of mind, a delightful, cheerful quality of your thoughts. Inhale. Exhale. That you have the ability to concentrate one focus point or one pointed focus on the task at hand as you bend the elbows, pause. Inhale here, tilt your forearms back. And as you focus your awareness, allow the senses to turn inwards to nurture you right now. That self-care, that mothering, tending, caring for, protecting. As you breathe, celebrate the fullness of this breath. As you occupy your body, your subtle body, the mind, with more loving awareness, abiding in the self as the self, as you increase your capacity to remain present, feel that light within you. Breathe. Your next inhale will reach your arms up and back. Exhale, hands come down. Three-legged down dog, reaching your leg up. Shift forward, Vinyasa. From down dog, inhale, right leg lifts up. Place the foot forward, drop the back heel. Windmill into Virabhadrasana 2. Now inhale, reach your arms up, straighten the leg. And as you exhale, bend the knee. Inhale. And now pause. Exhale. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. One more. Now inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, bring your forearm to your thigh, sweeping your arm up and over. Drag your forearm down towards your knee and draw your thigh back towards the right. Lift your lower belly, and as you knit, push your forearm into your thigh. Bow through the side body, lean your chest back. Bowing, and now gaze at one point. As you gaze at one point, notice the heat, not only just physical heat, but the energetic heat, the mental heat of concentration, of being present and noticing what percolates up to the surface. Exhale, look down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, windmill your hands to the floor, three-legged down dog. Shifting forward, Vinyasa. Left leg lifts up. Place the foot forward, drop the back heel, and windmill into warrior 2. Inhale, reach your arms up. And as you exhale, bend the knee, tracking the knee to the direction of the toes. Inhale. And now pause. Exhale. Inhale. Beginning, middle, and pause. Exhale. Inhale. Become aware of what is awake. Exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, form to thigh, sweeping your arm over at a diagonal. Drag your form down towards your knee and draw your thigh back. Knit together the abdominals, lift up out of the waist and reach, pressing your front foot forward, back foot back, as you follow the pattern of the breath. Maybe notice undigested physical, emotional, and mental holding. Create more breathing room as you start to understand maybe what you're managing at the moment. And as you breathe in, create more breathing room, spacious awareness, a loving presence in which you can actually follow the exhale and hand over. Become open and willing to let go of that which doesn't serve you anymore. Exhale, look down. Inhale, reverse out of that. Exhale, hands to the floor. Three-legged down dog as we lift our leg up. You choose vinyasa of your choice. Right leg lifts up. Place the foot behind your right hand and drop your back heel. Inhale, rise, and come all the way up. Now left arm reaches up, right hand comes behind your back. Navel to spine. And as you draw the navel to the spine, draw your lower back into your hand. Draw your right elbow back. Shoulders draw back, micro bend the front knee. Now as you draw your front foot forward, back, maintaining the micro bend of the knee. Inhale, lift through the left waist and arm. And as you exhale, you're going to fold, rotating the pubic bone through your legs. Lift the sit bones. And now we're going to inhale halfway and pause. Draw your front foot forward, back foot back. And now exhale, release. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale all the way down, following the breath. Inhale, come up halfway, pause. Exhale, fold. Inhale. A slight pause. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Both hands come to the floor. Inhale, float up, breathe wide. And exhale, humbly bow the head below the heart. Either hands either side of your foot on props, or you can walk your fingertips forward and using the arms as kind of a spinal extension. As you draw your front foot forward, back foot back, rotate your pubic bone through your legs, lift the sit bones, extending through the spine. And as the eyes are closed or gazing at one point, turn the awareness inwards. Start to study yourself. Notice the thoughts that percolate up, the imagery, the sense of feelings that might surface, maybe where you're feeling in your body. And that practice of Sauca, self-care, breathing that light of awareness into those areas, clearing it out, finding that you make room to be able to find contentment within. Bend the knee. Keep your fingertips on the floor. Draw your right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, lift your leg. A big step back for warrior one. Exhale, hands come down to the floor, three-legged down dog. You choose vinyasa or stay in down dog. Left leg lifts up. Place the foot behind your wrist, drop your back heel, and come all the way up as you press your feet into the floor. This time the left hand comes behind you, elbow points back. Inhale, reach your right arm up, microbend the front knee. Exhale, pattern as you fold all the way forward. Inhale, halfway up, pause, extend the spine, strengthening. And exhale, releasing. Inhale, come all the way up. Pause. Exhale, feel the heat of your practice. Physical, energetic, mental heat. Inhale, be here now. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, halfway up, pause. Exhale, release, hands to the floor. Bowing your head. A little micro bend to the knees. Draw your front foot forward, back foot back. Happy dog tail as you draw the back of the body towards the front. Bow. And start to regulate your breath. Smooth, soft breath. Creating that loving, vast space in which you can hold and rest your attention inwards with a sense of ease, contentment, Samtosa. In that process of being open and willing to be guided by that inner intelligence, in letting go of that which doesn't serve us. Inhale, lift the chest, shift forward. Drawing your left foot back, lift the leg. Big step back. Inhale, reach up into Virabhasana. Exhale, hands come down. Three-legged down dog, optional vinyasa. And down dog, spread the toes, microbend the knees, rotating your pubic bone through your legs, lifting the sit bones. Create a fuller, deeper breath as you breathe more fully, feel more fully, and awaken more fully in this moment. Bending the knees as you exhale, look forward, and on empty, step or hop lightly. Inhale, lift and lengthen, and as you exhale, bow. Bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Stand, closing the eyes, and just notice. Notice how you feel, where you're feeling. Notice what common thoughts might be surfacing. And as you create some breathing room, welcome whatever needs to be seen, felt, and heard. Some breathing room, some space. And as you exhale, lean in and let go. All right, inhale. Open out, turn your toes out, heels in. Grab behind your thighs. And so we're gonna just massage our body with our hands, so that tactile experience. So we're gonna inhale, microbend the knees, ground the big toe joint, the inner heel, lift the inner arch. Try not to bring all your weight onto the outer edges of the foot. You'll create an ankle sprain. So ground the inner edges, but then actively draw your feet and thighs away so you can effectively do the forward bend. As you slide your hands down towards your ankles, fold. Inhale, come up halfway, slide your hands up, pause, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Actively draw your feet and thighs away from each other. Come all the way up. Feel the legs and glutes help. Exhale, slide your hands down the back of the legs, massaging the connective tissue in the back. Inhale, halfway up, squeeze the shoulder blades, extend the spine, pause. Exhale, let go. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale. Inhale halfway. And exhale.
Squeeze the ankles or calves. Lift the shoulders. Release your head and neck. Micro-bend the knees. Rotate the pubic bone through your legs. Lift the sit bones. And as you ground the big toe joint and inner heel, draw your feet and thighs away from each other, creating an open space in the pelvis to receive the forward bend. Notice if you try to squeeze, you tuck your pelvis under like a bad dog, or if you roll onto the outer edges of the feet, you destabilize the pose. So ground the inner edge, bend the knees, draw your feet and thighs away. Squeeze your hands and lift the shoulders, creating traction so you can release the neck and head. Inhale, lift your chest. Walk your fingertips forward. Lean your bum back. Take your left hand and grab a hold of your right ankle. Bend your left knee, spin underneath the armpit, and twist. Breathe. And a moment of pause, just holding the fullness of your breath. And as you exhale, try to spin a little bit more, drawing your right hip back. Inhale. And pause in that space. Pause in the limitedness, the restrictions. And then as you exhale, twist a bit more. One more. Release, and we'll change sides. Walk your left hand forward. Right hand grabs a hold of your left ankle. Bend your right knee, spin underneath as you look underneath your left armpit. Now inhale fully. Pause. You create that heat. Put yourself in relationship to something in order to have that positive effect. As you exhale, let go. Inhale, and then you'll pause. And then as you exhale, let go. One more. Return back to center. Keep your fingertips forward. Micro-bend the knees. Draw your feet and thighs away from each other, rotating the pubic bone through your legs. And feel that spinal extension, that humble bowing of the head below the heart, and the fullness of the breathing. As you inhale, receive this moment, and as you exhale, lean in and let go. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, pivot yourself back into down dog. Optional vinyasa or stay in down dog. And now bend the knees to the floor. And as you bend the knees, if you can, sit in a variation of Virasana. If you find this difficult, place blocks underneath your bum. If you still find this too difficult for your knees, please sit cross-legged. The Kriya practice that we're going to be doing, we're going to have your fingertips touching the base of the palm, thumbs out, and we're going to bring our hands forward and shoulders back and up. We're going to do around a Kapalabhati, creating that fire. But when we're breathing in Kapalabhati, sense the energy jumping off of your pelvic floor, kind of like a trampoline, and the lower belly flying in and up, so you don't distress the diaphragm. So you feel that energy starting to ascend, and that stoking of the fire as your heart feels buoyant, and you clear Ida and Pingala Nadi as you shine the skull, the brain, the mind goes bright and light. So start around. As you exhale all your breath out, inhale halfway, around a Kapalabhati. Exhale all your breath out. Straighten your arms, press your hands to your knees. Inhale fully. And you're going to pause, holding your breath. Bow your chin, lift your pelvic floor, lower belly. Press down on your thighs, holding the fullness of your breath. Turn your palms up, thumbs into your fists, fist into your lower belly, or flatten your hands. Either way, lift up and over and humbly bow your head. In child's pose, feel your fists in your tummy. And now notice the physical, energetic, and maybe mental holding. As you breathe, your fists are starting to dissolve that presence in the front of the sacrum. Breath by breath, dissolving maybe undigested residue of stuff that you need to face. So as you connect to increasing your capacity to have a better relationship with yourself, breathe in, creating that self-care, that light of clarity. Sensing an element of Samtosa, contentment within, as you make room to lean in and let go. Feeling more grounded as you maybe sense the pulse, your own pulse, that life force. As you breathe the chest upon the thighs, feel that support you offer yourself. And that humility of humbly bowing your head below your heart. And that honoring everything that you go through is an opportunity to deepen your relationship to yourself, to others, and to the God of your understanding, or the energy of life itself. And then slowly coming up, opening your hands, closing the eyes, and bathe in the residue of that Kriya practice. Noticing the quality of stillness, a deep contentment, an equanimity in mind, heart, and body. And as you sense that you are so much more, as you lean in, awake to the companion of presence. That vast loving awareness that is always with you. You may forget it, it never forgets you. And as you bend your elbows, bringing the hands either in prayer position or overlap your hands against your breastbone, smile, gazing down into your own heart. Feel the fullness of your inhale as you receive that life force. That divinity is within you as you. It works with you and for you to wake you up to its presence in everything. Quietly say to yourself, with great respect and love, I honor my heart, my inner teacher. And bow our heads in honoring all the teachers that come before us, whatever form they may take. And sensing a quieter mind, an open heart, and a strong, vital body, opening your eyes, lowering your hands, and softly gazing, absorbing the residue of that practice. Taking that quality of awareness and feeling with you. I thank you. Namaste.